All right, it's the end of our prep day. And so it's time to put the dough into our 2 loaves. So I still have my bowl. This has been sitting with a moist dish towel on it for the last 4 hours or so. I purchased 2 silicone baking dishes just on Amazon. And so they fold down to very small, but then I can unfold them. I'm going to put the dough, I'm going to divide the dough because remember we're making 2 loaves with this batch. And so I'm going to divide the dough into 2 containers. And so that's ready to go. And then I also have some plastic that I'm just going to wrap over if you don't have a proofing oven. And then we're going to also take some of our bread flour to go on our surface so nothing gets stuck. So I've already sanitized the surface. Just used some Clorox wipes and wiped it down. I'm just going to toss a bunch of flour on here. I have my hair back because nobody likes hairy bread, and I wash my hands with soap and water. Okay, so we're going to take this out. I'm going to do this in half at this point. So I'm going to cut my loaf, my big, I guess I can show you what it looks like. But I'm just going to kind of cut my dough in half, just so that I'm working with half at once. So I'm going to pull out half-ish. Okay, so this is half. And so just like the tug and tuck that we did before, we're going to do that 7 times. 1, 2, it's really soft and smooth. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's cool. You can like hear the air bubbles in here. 7. Okay. So now after I've done it 7 times, I'm going to do what's called a hot dog roll. So I'm going to put it down on my floured surface, and I'm going to get it into like a rectangle shape. I'm just kind of like pushing it out into a rectangle shape here. Like that. Okay, so it looks like this, okay? It's just a nice little oblong rectangle. I can flip it over. Just get it nice and good. And then I'm gonna take essentially the long side and fold it in on both sides. So of the length, I'm gonna take this side and fold it in, and this side and fold it in, okay? So of the length, I'm gonna take that far side and just fold it in on itself, and the other side and fold it in on that side. Okay, so now it looks like almost like a hot dog bun, okay? And then I'm going to just roll it up like that, see? So there's my hot dog bun, and I'm just rolling it in. So now it's this kind of like roll shape, and I'm gonna just tuck everything underneath. So the top surface is perfectly smooth. Do you see that? And now I'm gonna just set it into the bowl. That one is done. I can now I'm gonna just cover it, let it rise for 20 minutes, just on the countertop, just as it is, or you can stick it in like a 90-degree oven if it goes that low, or just on a proofing setting. Okay, so this is a secret. Don't tell. Big girl, Angie, told me about this secret. I'm gonna put chocolate chips into the dough. So I have like some vegan chocolate, just dark chocolate chunks. She swears by this. We're gonna see. So I'm just gonna fold it in. And I'm gonna fold a bunch of times, just like I did with the other one. 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this is gonna be good or not. I think it needs more chocolate though, don't you? Usually, if you question if something needs more chocolate, the answer is yes. I don't know if this is gonna turn out. We're gonna find out tomorrow. But why not? I am very willing to experiment with chocolate. Okay, so now that the chocolate pieces are in here, okay, so other things you can mix in, walnuts and cranberries. If you want to do like cinnamon in here, you can. But this is the step where you can make interesting dough. And then we do the same thing. We're gonna get it into that rectangle, that nice long rectangle. And I suppose if you wanted to throw a little bit more chocolate in at this point, you could. I'll just make sure I don't have too many big families of chocolate here. I'm gonna take it, roll it, hot dog roll it up from the end. Take my edges down. I'm gonna make sure all my chocolate pieces are at least within the inside. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna try this because it comes highly recommended from Big Girl and Leisha. Okay, now we're gonna just let it sit. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let this sit for 20 minutes at the temperature on the counter, or you can put it in a 90-degree oven, 20 minutes. Then we're gonna cover it with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator overnight. In the morning, we'll bake it, but we'll go from there. But tonight, the dough needs to go to sleep. Night.